Good morning, Louisville Expo. At 11 o'clock, there will be a Tetris and Dr. Mario mixed match tournament on the Super Nintendo. Come over to the Dr. Mario stage on the back of the building. Entry is $2. You buy your tickets at the Louisville Arcade Expo counter. All those proceeds go to charity. Drop some Tetraminos and pills soon.
Tetris B type, which is countdown of lines, and then you do a level of Dr. Mario, and then you do Tetris A type, which is endless until the timer runs out. So we
running the first two.
That's kind of the idea, but we're setting it to level 0, one line only of the B type. So you basically just have to get one line as fast as you can,
as cheap as possible.
Right. If you're not going to get any points for it, so don't even bother getting a Tetris. Then we'll do level 14 Dr. Mario.
Like
you can pick any speed you want. If you don't like high speed, you can pick low speed. And then it's Tetris, whatever level you want. It stays on that level. So if you want more points, you want to do level 10, but that's totally up to you. And it's a 10-minute timer. So if you're okay at Dr. Mario, you get through level 14 in 3-4 minutes. Right? And speedrunners get through it under 3 minutes. Or what do the runners get for level 14?
Yeah, it's about right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So it's roughly half and half this year.
It's a 10-minute total?
Yep.
Sounds cool. The Tetris on this game is so weird.
Janky and terrible. Shit. Where did my box card go?
What's it called?
The Tetris Dr. Mario cartridge I bought. It's in the box.
Luke was holding one, but it
Huh?
wasn't in the box.
Yeah. I thought I had it over here. You think it swiped at it? Got it? Yeah. Got these stickers, let's use them.
The Super Nintendo box art always was so much better. I think it's because it paved the way for more letterbox panoramic view. Like VHS.
But they always put this as a blockout stuff, and I know they like their branding, but I like the game systems that just put whatever on there and not. They can brand on the full. I don't know. Collector nerds like to do this so they can see all the same types across the little bookshelf.
Well, yeah, like when VHS was like all the media format stood up all the time, and NES cartridges box art stood up, and then Super Nintendo went sideways, paving the way for.
Nice little trophy, other than price sticker.
Residue, price residue.
Morning. Hey. Yep. Not Barrett. How are things? It's our annual
been actually wanting to buy this.
That's yeah. Oh no!
But you know, how's it going?
How's it? Where's TMR now? Is he still overseas?
I was like, okay.
Poland still?
I think there's nothing I want.
There's nothing you
I
want.
think there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like everything, oh, that's cool. Now it's just more, it's getting to be more stuff.
Yeah, yeah. My only thing is I try not to stream anything I don't already own. So this just expands what I can stream.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think I follow that as well, but I don't stream much.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
of what I'm streaming is what I already own in play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's all I'm doing for just around here. But that's
I wonder if I can offload the Tetris.
one of these days I've never.
He pulled 4 cards. I was like, dude, I'm not a 1 for 1, but he's like, yeah, this is about 20, or this is about 20, this is about 5. He said I usually get 20 to 25 for an SNES 3. I was like, that's cool, man. I know you can offload this. It's a perfectly working card. Okay. My gas is flat.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Still, that would change after everything went down.
I'll assist the rest of my crap. To find a better place for the rest of my crap.
Oh, yeah, we're doing the Tetris and Dr. Mario Super
Yeah,
Nintendo.
I got a call early this morning that I was going to have to help someone move.
Yeah, you said.
Out today, emergency, but call back later. Got other plans, so sure, I might as well just stay here.
Yeah, may as well.
Hey, grab a shirt. These are spare from last year, so pick one. I don't. Size are kind of weird. I think this is medium. I think there's a couple mediums of those left. You're on me.
How stupid that is.
We do a big championship in Cincinnati in November. Yeah. You've been up to Cincinnati?
Where's it at?
You know where Arcade Legacy is?
No.
Okay, it's in Sharonville on the north side of town.
Okay. I've never been anywhere like
Where?
I've only gone to like
Right. Okay. Yep, that's it. It's cameras. Yeah, so it's Dr. Mario.
So say we're assaulting your hardware.
There she is. Write your name down. 11. Good morning, Louisville Arcade Expo. The Tetris and Dr. Mario mixed match on the Super Nintendo. We'll have a little tournament over here on the Dr. Mario stage. We're going to start at 11 a.m. Tickets are $2. You buy your tickets at the Arcade Expo front desk. All those proceeds go to charity. come drop some blocks and some pills with us. See you in 15 minutes.
Look at them playing shitty Dr. Mario. Tetris 2. You ever play this? You see this game?
No, I've never played it.
It's awful. It's
Okay, they have the
but
different
it's color
colors.
matching. But you can see it's like they literally even use the same colors in this one.
So you can line up 3.
Yeah. And if you get the little sparkly guys, you'll get rid of all of that color.
Okay. They kind of incorporated that into Dr. Mario Miracle Cure.
Oh yeah, the flash at the bottom.
Or it might not necessarily be at the bottom. It might be in this. There's a few different little keys.
There's science. Betty's here. Who's on Netflix right now?
8.
If it's just Betty, then I'll sit out and we'll do 8. That's a good number. And then I'll be like the final boss. Like the winner will win because I don't want to take the game home.
Oh, is this?
Yeah, that's our trophy.
Oh, wow.
It's even got an authentic pre-owned sticker on top.
Oh, I'd love to have a copy of that.
I mean, I could just give you a card. Did you already have it?
I don't think I do.
Oh, really?
I
Because you bought
like,
a Super Nintendo game.
well, because I told you my Super Nintendo stuff, it like got stolen or something.
But I bought you a bunch on our trip to.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if I got that.
Did I not give it for you? Okay. Well, I got
You
extras.
got me like soup or something. Is that the name of it?
Yeah. I thought I got you one. Well, whatever. I mean, obviously, I haven't played. I don't want to. Because I got extras, I can give you one. But if you already have it, you don't need 2 copies.
Yeah, no.
Did I make it in enough time?
You did, Betty.
Buddy.
Go get one of those $2 tickets at the front counter
Oh,
on the
okay.
charity. But we got you on the
You
list.
got all the plastic ones? Yeah.
No, we give you.
Practice the next day?
I can give you 5. Will you grab me one too?
Oh, yeah.
You're okay. Yeah.
Actually, do they usually take cash?
Yeah.
Here you go. Why is that deal?
You did that, man.
Yeah, I'm paying for yours too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, I spent all my cash on somebody who needed cash, or like not needed cash, but only some cash in the
Yeah.
vendor
No,
there.
do it. Yeah, I got you. It's for charity too, so.
We thought for a second that Tetris 2 had actually destroyed the console. We had to go get this.
Great.
Like, of all the things.
You know what? Oops, my Super Nintendo. No, we can never play shitty Super Nintendo version ever again.
No, it's
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be playing a lot.
Height? What's the height on speed?
You can
Height
pick
5.
whatever height you want.
Okay.
If you're just getting one line, height 5 might make it a little quicker for you. But
Alright,
and then you can play at any speed you want. And then level Tetris of A type, whatever level you want.
apparently
It's a 10-minute game.
Oh yeah. This play the 5-minute game. Do you want to change that?
Yeah, if you go down again. Well, it's 10 minutes, not 5.
Oh, it's fine. We're just practicing.
All right.
Sure. Clear. Oh yeah, I guess if you play high up on the board, it saves so much wrong
Yeah.
time there.
Plus, the starting trash helps you complete a line faster. Boy, sticker or a kingfisher. So like, I was worried about people stealing our shit. Here's people like leaving cash on their
People are
table.
people are cool.
I know. I mean, it only takes one asshole to ruin everything. I get that too.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
These are mine if I forget them.
Yep.
We got a buzzer over here.
We should figure out a place to go for dinner too. It's gonna be at least you and Steve.
What time does this end today?
This ends at 4, but I don't think our thing's gonna take like an hour. We can start tearing down and loading out. Coop isn't gonna make it.
I went and shop a little bit before we take off. I really like. I wish I had it in a t-shirt. The hoodie they have for the Louisville Arcade Expo that's got like the Donkey Kong barrel
Oh, okay.
logo.
But it's on hoodies.
I think it's only on hoodies.
I found that I had to pick a level where I could survive Tetris for 10 minutes.
Louisville Arcade Expo in 5 minutes. We'll be starting the Tetris and Dr. Mario mixed match on Super NES. Entries $2. Pick up your tournament tickets at the front counter. And we'll get started in roughly 5 minutes.
Say I didn't try.
These guys.
They're over there playing right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we do 8, and I'll just. I'm not gonna win, but I want to like show off the end. Check out my janky stream. I just like cut off these down here, but I did switch out because I had to like one player, 2 player swap, so I did swap out so it's 2 seats instead of. Screen. I switched 1 player, 2 player.
That's the way it's supposed to be. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not. This is like an imprint in my finger.
That way you know you're doing it right.
Did you get food here yesterday?
Yeah, I just got
That's why you got hot chicken.
Yeah, because I needed a snack, but I knew we were gonna eat at another place, so I didn't get anything crazy.
Oh, no, no. Yeah, well, it was my Oh, so that's more time Dr. Mario. It's more time. I'm gonna get the ticket. Alright. That's fun. Chris, is it gonna be single play?
What's that?
Is it gonna be single play? Like
Yeah.
run it once?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes a match, so it's gonna
Yeah,
take.
it's gonna
So we got 9 players, so I'll probably sit out a perfect day, but I'm gonna play the winner in like a final boss kind of thing. This is dumb. I feel like it's possible to learn how to be good at this. I'm just not sure I want to. Let's get the settings. All right, so I'm gonna make a list of 1 through 8 players, and then just take me on and just. All right, we're set up the brackets now, so get started here in a minute.
Is this one of these guys?
So yeah, I'm gonna give you a list
Okay.
of numbers here. Yeah, roll gets mad.
Oh, but not you, right?
Not me.
Okay.
That's a
3, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 7.
I think we're gonna have to
Eight.
walk in front of you.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to put up the matchups up on the board. We have 8 players in our tournament. We're going to have 4 players up on a stage, and then we'll get the players set up, and then I will explain the rules. Give me one moment.
You want to do that? Okay, cool, great.
I thought I was just
I saw you looking, I was like,
Oh,
you're in? Excellent.
well, it's him. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, we'll make it work.
Odd number. Do you need me to go by one too?
That means you get to play Chris.
We're going to have 10. She's going to play.
Oh, she's gonna. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
let me go buy a ticket real quick.
Okay, yeah.
What is
What?
Crystal?
You can just get a ticket later.
Crystal and Wayne? Dwayne. Yes. All right. Okay.
Swap out Chris and Dwayne for you two.
Play the kid.
So whatever you want.
I'm gonna have Betty play the kid.
All right.
I won't play Crystal. I'll play mom. Okay.
All right, what's our first matchup? Cody. Versus
You got me in there twice.
I know. I'm gonna. We have an odd number, so I'm gonna have Boot versus DSS. Oops. And then I will play the winner of Boot versus DSS.
All right, we have our matchups up on the board. So we'll save Ook versus DSS for last. Random.org, blame the website. Blame the website. But you'll be the featured match. You'll get a solo run. So I like Contessa and Cody and Sazzy and Crystal up on the stage.
All right, Contessa, how about you?
All right, if we could fix Cody and Contessa's camera, please. Cody and Contessa's camera. Maybe bring Crystal down a little bit. And then if we could zoom in a little bit, maybe too. More face, less brown background, you know? Zoom in a little bit too. The zoomer's at the top. There we go. Yeah, it looks great. Like, push Contessa down a little bit. It'll bounce back up because my tripods are kind of crappy. That looks great. Up, went back down again. Let's see some of that. Let's see some the cool shirt that Contessa's wearing a little bit. There we go. No, it won't. Betty. Here, I'll come up and help.
Morning, Twitch chat. How you doing? Hi, Louisville. You guys are here too. It's going to be a fun time. Chris is explaining the rules to everybody because none of us know what we're doing. It is pretty much all score though. Steve and I were testing it out, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna have fun with this. So good morning, Twitch chat and YouTube chat. I think we're streaming on YouTube as well. We probably are. So essentially what we're looking at is single level in Tetris B-type. There you get to kind of have their choice. We're setting it on height 5, I think, for everybody, although I think they get that choice. And then it is a level 14 Dr. Mario at your own speed. And at that point, it's single level, and it is about score. And then it's Tetris level A for the remaining part of the 10 minutes. Now, it is 10 solid minutes for the total tournament. So now everybody, you know about as much as I do. We're going to hand it over to Chris, who's going to start things up.
We got 2 mics, so might as well just stay here.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, and grab this mouse so that we can start our timer.
Yeah. That's going to
All
work.
right.
All right.
Are our players ready? Thumbs up, Contessa. Let's count them down, Ook. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris pills.
Hey, it is what it is, man. All right. I like this top board for their ability to just get a quick clear.
Right.
That's all we're here for, is to get that quick clear. And there it is on Contessa's side. Sassy gets her clear as well. Crystal going to get one, and Cody's looking for a Tetris.
Gonna get the triple.
Man does not stop.
But he got 391 big points there in that A part. And that's kind of the point, is to just, it's kind of a point worthless. Get through it as quickly as possible. So now, here are the two strategies.
It's so bright.
Run through Dr. Mario as quickly as you can and go into the Tetris portion and get all your points. Or spend a lot of time in Dr. Mario level 14 and grab a lot of points with chains. But, you know, I if anybody's wanting to be a recommendation, just play what you're good at. Don't change your vibe too much in this game. Like play to your strength.
Yeah, I was discussing this. So Steve and I played a practice game, and I was discussing it, the post-mortem with DSS and Betty, and I basically said my score was higher than Steve's, and I still finished faster than he did because I'm a speed player. He's a versus player,
right?
And it really, modern speed, the way we play with the combos and the throwing stuff down, is about perfect for this. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Now, however, I've always joked that if I joined the Tetris thing, they'd call me the trash man, because I seem to, even at the early levels, get like a crap ton of trash, and I have to bury it, get it knocked down. So we'll see how that works out for me.
So no trash is being thrown, thankfully.
Yeah.
This is good old single player Dr. Mario, like your mom likes to practice, like my mom likes to practice.
Let me tell you how unnerving it is to be playing with, looking at this screen and waiting for the trash and it not coming.
No.
It's unnerving, because you're on edge. You're waiting for the trash, and it never comes.
Got the fat log calls already from Betty.
Yeah, Betty's excited.
She'll be on comms later.
We got score is tied up between Cody and Contessa.
They're not showing the other.
That's just for Dr. Mario.
It's just the Dr. Mario score, so they will show the combined score at the end.
Nice cross for Contessa.
Yeah, these players got some skill. They were practicing
earlier. Where were you guys yesterday?
Well, hiding under the camera, apparently.
Yeah, all right. Bottom match Sassy is close to finished up with this. She's one of our pros, so kind of.
And the timer is approximate, so we're going to find out if real time is different from SNES time.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming the Super Nintendo clock will be slower.
There's also the possibility that the timer, it says clear, and that animation might take a little bit of time as well.
Delay that. So that isn't a.
There's Sassy done.
That is the Google machine clock down there.
And she's into her Tetris.
There she
She's
goes.
chosen level 7.
Oh, that's because it's in her name.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's her number.
And now we get to find out how much our Dr. Mario players are just failed Tetris players. There are a few of us. That's part of my journey right there. We won't get into that.
I failed at all of them.
The man's got a Lifetime Achievement Award from Tetris. It says he fails at it.
I did. I'm terrible. Should have seen me playing Puyo Tetris 2 at the tournament the other day on the stage, and I topped out immediately because the controls were so funky.
All right, Cody's about done. Oh, so is Contessa. She is down to her last, and an under clear is going to be the score of the day. She's going to get it flipped around. There it is.
Oh, we got a boom Tetris from Betty.
Yeah, I guess we have to do it, don't we?
Okay, yep.
All right, I'm not used to calling Tetris. Here it is, and boom, Tetris for Sassy. Feels weird saying it. All the Tetris people are going to be around going, hey, what's that? All right, Cody's through as well, so.
I did not catch the score of Contessa, so.
No, I did not either. We're going to have to wait till the end.
Yeah, it's going to be a little drama here when we get our tallies.
Sassy's
we are
Tetris
at
ready as well.
So here, that's our format. So they've got roughly about half their time was spent in the Dr. Mario stage. As Crystal is going to finish up here with one more half yellow pill.
Yeah, I like that setup. And Crystal's going to join us in Tetris A. So, Sassy's playing high. I believe that was a Tetris for Cody, or if it wasn't, it was close to one. Don't know anything about the SNES RNG on Tetris. I do know that the Tetris players kind of hiss whenever you mention SNES Tetris.
I think they hate the sound effects the most, but fortunately, we do not have sound turned on. Give her the damn line, game. And if you do top out, you can keep playing, but it resets your score to 0 for that segment.
There it is.
Boom! Tetris for Sazzy and a double.
Boom! Tetris for Sazzy.
And thankfully,
And
oh my goodness, the line
triple.
burst.
And another triple. 4 of them in like 6 pieces.
48,000.
That is insane.
Contessa and Cody are just chilling.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is fun.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I begged for this.
Dave wanted this too, right?
Oh yeah, I mean Dave likes this version of Dr. Mario, as do most people of taste.
If you're familiar with the sound effects of this version of Tetris, it sounds like a cat screeching when you get a Tetris. So I will try to approximate it the next Boom Tetris we get.
Which is funny because even the Fever version on the Dr. Mario is decent, which is saying something. It's hard to have a good version of Fever.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We got fighting words again. That reminds me. I think I'm gonna make physical shirts with the Chill and Fever choice for Cincinnati this year.
Nice. And I'll tell you, the best version of music on Dr. Mario in this version is off. Because every few levels, you get this weird cave sound where it echoes harder.
Yeah.
It's
the reverb on
so
Super Nintendo
cool.
in general is.
I love it. I love calling games I know nothing about. It's so much easier. Nobody expects me to say what's going on.
So
I don't
Crystal.
freaking know.
Crystal's looking for some scores here. She's currently at 4,000. Sazzy is cruising at 80,000 points. And I know that Crystal head shake. I have played this game enough. I have shaken my head so many times my neck hurts. We've all been there. Yeah, that too.
Some
And,
games have blocks. We don't know what they are.
And
All right.
Contessa and Cody also picking level 7. It's all
Yeah, they're
4
all
7s. If you're playing Final Fantasy 7,
Yeah.
your character goes crazy and you get like 77 hits of 7,777 damage. Cody knows his facts,
Yeah.
but look at the smooth animation of those piece flips.
Oh yeah.
You can't do that on 8-bit. 16-bit power of those animations.
We were watching Tomahawk play. There's a Tetris for Sazzy. Watching Tomahawk play in the speed tournament last week, and he was trying to pull a flip, and I was like, "That's an SNES flip. I know exactly what that is." So looking at just about a little over a minute and a half for our
Contessa
players.
can go back again. She's going to start from 0.
No.
But she still keeps her Dr. Mario score.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we get those important 28 press down points. Channeling her inner Vince Clemente.
Tetris for Sazzy. Crystal can
That's
do
what
it.
it sounds like when you get a Tetris this
Crystal
game.
can survive.
Oh, Crystal.
Crystal with the top out.
So we got about a minute to go, roughly. So we'll see how accurate this timer is. Well, this timer's accurate.
Boom,
This is an
Tetris for
actual
Contessa.
based on science. The amount of time it takes for light to travel like some crazy distance. That's how they actually measure time now.
Is the actual Boom Tetris guy going to come at us for copyright infringement?
No, Chris Tang is a legend, and
There
he
you go.
lets me use it. And
I knew you knew
bequeath
him,
that to
so
you.
that's what I'm asking.
Yep. We are down to our last 38 seconds. But
far
let's
as we
not
know.
count them down here because I don't want to
Yeah, let's not screw him up.
the intensity here. But Sazzy with 121,000 here in this Tetris segment.
Been watching a lot of Bake Off. I want to be like, Bakers, you have 20 seconds.
You gonna say something slightly suggestive about the baking?
Oh dear, be careful. Betty's in the room.
Down to 10 seconds. Can Sazzy get a last Tetris? Just dump the pieces. Give her the line. Dump the pieces. Just go straight down. Straight down. All right, that says time up, but the game is
All right.
about 3
About
seconds
3
off.
seconds, yep.
So let's see our totals.
All right, top game.
And
Cody with the win
Cody
and
wins and Sazzy
Sazzy.
wins. GG's. Woohoo! You guys will be moving on, and we got the next 4 players up on stage.
So,
Good
yeah,
stuff.
add 3 seconds to the timer and you're good.
So
Cody and Sassy. Well, that was fine.
So next up on stage, we got Betty V versus Dwayne, not The Rock Johnson, and Steve S versus Thorn.
Da-da-dum.
You know what? We're on the air. Let's run an ad. We love you guys.
60 seconds.
Let's pay some bills. We're setting up anyway. You're not missing anything. Thanks for hanging out.
Ladies and gentlemen, 60 seconds for station identification. This is the DRMC.
Crystal is Dwayne's aunt. Do you want her sitting with him? Or?
yes.
Hey, nerds, we're back. Bidwell's right. Convention Ook is the best Ook. But we're going to have some fun here. We've got our next setup. I could probably change names. All right, going to take a look and see who we got playing against whom here. So that is a Thorn on the top and Dwayne on the bottom.
Level 0 for this. One language you can pick whatever height you want to start at. Trash on the board. Fires level 14, whatever speed you want, and then the Tetris will lead to whatever level you want. Right, good with all that? Yep. Cool.
All right, our players are ready. Let's reset our clock there.
It's
Yep.
reset.
Oh, you're the man.
I got it. Even added the extra 3 seconds for you.
We got
All right, players, you have everything set the way you want it.
Thorn. Everybody, thumbs up. Can everybody hear us on the stage?
Players, are you ready? Twitch,
Let's-
are you ready? They're probably ready.
They're probably ready. Ready? Let's count them down in
3,
3, 2, 1.
Tetris
Piltris.
Pills. Yeah, we are.
So I didn't realize Dwayne is that's his aunt behind him, just for our YouTube purposes. You know, we don't break rules over there.
Yep.
All 4 players getting their clear all right away.
Yeah.
That's the smart play. It's Dwayne the Pebble Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. I like it.
So Thorn going for the medium speed, Steve going for the high speed. So the point difference is base 200 for a single virus at medium speed and 300 for a single virus in high speed. If somebody does choose low speed like Dwayne, it's 100 points. But getting through the Dr. Mario might be the play for most of our players.
Yeah.
Let's see what Betty does here. I think she's going to get a little creative because she's kind of unsure of a Tetris game, so I think she's going to try to chain some fun chains.
And I'll tell you, high speed is the way to go with with Dr. Mario in this version. It's once you get used to the movement, it feels like butter.
Yeah.
It really does. I'm a fan.
But I want to see Dwayne play some Dr. Mario here because I want to see Dwayne here next year on a regular tournament.
Yeah.
So if we get some, let's see some stacking skills here and see if he can make some cool combos. Oh, there it is. Right on cue, buddy. Nice double clear.
Got plans on plans, man.
And
Oh, gets the T clear. Loved it. I think
and
I
your
heard
point
Waluigi
progression
behind
in Dr. Mario is you get your base for a single virus, then times 2, times 4, times 8, times 16, times 32. And then any more beyond 7 is going to stay at that 32.
Gotcha.
So it's either 3200, 6400, or 9600. But that's you got to chain together 6 viruses in a single move.
And it's just viruses. It doesn't
Just
count your
viruses.
garbage.
Regular clears do nothing. They're the goggles. They do nothing, radioactive man.
Wow.
So it's all about your virus clears, and setting up something that extravagant, you're going to waste all your time. So it's a real weird scoring dynamic, especially with the time component here.
Yep. Speaking of time, we see
So our score updates: Betty's at 30,000, Dwayne's at 2,800, Steve's at about 30,000, and Thorne is at 5,000. But again, with all this time on the clock, if you could get through this level 14 and get the Tetris, you could clean up there with points. So Betty is through with 34,000. 7 minutes to go, so she's got a lot of time, and she did pick level 7.
everybody's picking level 7.
I know, it's
Like, I went straight to 9. I'm not sure that was a good choice or not, but we'll see. I may die on that hill. I
yeah.
don't know.
You can start on 10.
You can.
9 was just a better number.
I'm an NES Tetris guy.
Yep.
So there's Steve with the finish as well. And yeah, you know, I'm not one of the 18 people with Tetris. I'm definitely a 9.
No.
Boom,
it's-
Tetris for Betty. Thorne trying to find his way through the,
I'm a
to the
little
bottom
sad.
of this bill.
I didn't get to call Betty's first boom,
Oh, and he gets a combo. Nice.
but she is down pressed and fast.
Yeah.
She's
Probably-
enjoying that smooth animation of the piece flips.
She's trying to damage her thumb. She was saying earlier about how it felt like the SNES. She was having to like jam it down.
Oh
to
my
get
God!
The down.
It is the squishiest, most. Oh, game over for Thorne. He's got to start over here, but
It's all right,
still
man, you
6
got
minutes.
this. Yeah, our official unofficial timer says it's about 6 minutes left. You can tell we have called an entire day of matches already, can't you? We're both sitting here just kind
This
of
is
tired.
fun. This is good.
Yeah, I'm just
It's not crowded here. The weather's nice.
yeah.
I'm here with my friends for another day. It's a shame Coop couldn't make it, but you know they had a long drive.
Yeah. Yeah, he said 6 hours. I just kind of laughed and said, that's cute.
Yeah, Steve's gonna probably go 7, but then we also have to unload. Oh, Steve's gonna top out.
Oh, no, Steve.
He was worried about his Tetrising, so we got 5 minutes to go. So the door's open for Thorne if he can get through this Dr. Mario stage.
All right, Betty playing like me.
Dwayne looks like he's had to start over as well, so he's starting with this.
Arcade Expo coming up at
60
noon,
viruses.
We'll be playing the Space Invaders Extreme Tournament.
How do you make Space Invaders Extreme?
It's on DS, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Get yourself a $2 ticket.
It kind of
And
like,
you'll be going to the main stage. Space Invaders Extreme Tournament coming up at noon.
so you'll get like it almost plays like super fast Galaga more than Space Invaders, but
Nice.
it's fun. You can play with the paddle.
Yeah, I played Space Invaders at the Rec Bar last night. It's I forget sometimes how much fun Space Invaders really is. Anyway,
I know. I went to Japan last year and went to a Taito arcade where all the logo is the literal Space Invader guy. That's their mascot. Not a single Space Invaders or video game to be had in there. It was all pachinko and UFO grabby games.
we got 3 long bars for Betty in a row.
3 in a row. Yeah, the RNG is janky. You think my scene is janky
No,
in
I don't,
OBS? No. Super NES Tetris RNG is janky. I hope Dave likes what I did with this, though. He's judging me from afar, and I'm glad he's watching the VOD.
Yeah.
So Betty, 35,000 here. So far, it looks like Saz has had the overall Tetris game.
Oh, Dwayne with a sweet cross clear there.
Nice.
Dude's got the chops. He really does.
I say this, and I realize it's going to be like my downfall, but I want to see some more kids jumping into the Dr. Mario arena and
I agree
getting
to
good.
both sides of that statement.
Yep. I mean, I'm going to regret those words someday. I've been beaten by a 9-year-old in NES Tetris, so I mean, why not a 9-year-old in Dr. Mario?
We had a 9-year-old in Dr. Mario.
Betty's in trouble. Could you get it over? She cannot.
Oh no, Betty with a top out.
That's all that
All
work's
that
going away,
Tetris.
back to 0.
We're looking at a little under 3 minutes left on the board.
And our loyal Dear MC fans on YouTube and Twitch are making fun of Tetris.
Yes, they are.
They are doing their due diligence.
Yep.
They're knowing their role, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would say.
I mean, yeah, that's
Like
what we
Dwayne's aunt's getting it.
And we got a top out from Dwayne, so he's going to be starting back up on his Dr. Mario.
So are you familiar with the Smash Boy story in Tetris?
No.
So you, as a former Jeopardy contestant, you will like this.
Oh, dear.
So there was a meme that went around about 10 years ago where somebody said, oh, look, they actually named the Tetris pieces in the NES Tetris manual. And they showed a page and it looked legit. It said, like, the Rhode Island Z and the Cleveland Z, and the line was the hero, and the square is called Smash Boy.
Oh, dear.
But it was a meme. It was fake.
Right.
Jeopardy writers did not know
Oh,
this, and they
no.
asked a question
Oh, no.
on the show talking about this,
Oh, man.
which nobody got, of course.
Yeah, no.
But we thought, well, the term Smash Boy is ridiculous for a square, so we tried to make it a thing, and it didn't really catch on, but it's still a good time. So squares are Smash Boys if you want to be in the
Wow.
know.
And,
Poor Alex Trebek. He had to say that on air.
Yeah, there's some fun stories about him and the things he has to say on air. But
So our
it's one funny thing I'm noticing, most of our Dr. Mario players, single button flippers.
oh yeah,
Because they're not accustomed to, it's the AB, not the BY, the way
Right.
it should be, the way God intended.
right.
And so it takes some getting used to, and basically you figure out, hey, this button flips this way, and you just stay there.
We're
until
down to
you
our
get
last
used to it.
30 seconds here, players. Yeah, it was the Cleveland Z and the Rhode Island Z instead of S and Z. Yeah, it's
Rhode Island S.
r- So again, that's an approximate time with our timer. Yep.
About 10 seconds, players. Don't hold us to that.
We did much scientific.
Oh, we
Oh,
got it
well
just
done,
about right.
Ook. Ook, the mathematician.
That's
And let's see here. And Betty and Steve advance. GG's. Thanks for coming out, Dwayne and Thorne. So we've got next up DSS versus Ook. And if Betty would like to come up here and talk with me, I don't want to talk by myself.
Don't wanna be.
You're over here? you name them up, please? And then unlock the cameras, or is it already unlocked? Yeah. Talk to me, Betty.
Yeah, I mean, these are some of our Dr. Mario players that are gonna throw their hand at the SNES version of this game, or of Dr. Mario and of Tetris. So, got a nice yawn from Ook. That shows how much fun we had this weekend for sure. We're gonna get that timer reset to. They get 10 minutes, right?
Yep. You
All
guys
right.
ready? I'm liking these level 10 versus level 9. All right, let's see if that extra level will make a difference here. Let's count them down, Betty, in 3, 2, 1. Chet pill.
It's different every time.
I'm uncreative. That's some Rhode Island Z madness here.
We had some mirror match there because both
Nice.
players playing it the same exact way. This is where we'll probably diverge. Two of our best Dr. Mario players here, but we'll see what they do with this board.
So it's a little skinny because jank, but we wanted to see Ook's beautiful face and DSS's hat. That's more important than the gameplay sometimes. So this is going to be the interesting part for these two. They both go for the high speed. So this is a base 300 for your viruses, and you already see they've got some nice clears, and this could be where they both players get the majority of their points. Let's see what they handle it.
Yeah,
Not a chance. Ook's like, nope.
DSS already far down his board, but look at that trip combo from Ook, which rolling in the points. It looks like DSS is setting up something major here.
Oh my goodness. This
But he blocks it off with the red. Unclears it again. Here it goes. A T
Nice.
clear into a drop clear.
So how do you feeling? Like after playing this, like
After playing this
yeah,
tournament?
do you want to buy a copy for yourself now?
Oh yeah, I'm sold. No.
I've never heard Betty sarcasm, so this is an extra treat.
And you know what other controller I'm not going to use? Ook's controller.
Oh, called out. That's all right. It's not even there's really like the Super Nintendo is notoriously a slow processor, so it actually picks up less inputs per second than an NES even.
All
So
right,
you're
you get
gonna
the
find
facts here.
you're gonna find yourself like your thumb's gonna hurt more playing
It
this
really does.
because you're like pushing, like your brain wants to push harder to get it to work better.
Yes.
So your thumb hurts more.
Okay, so that's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, because I will say I felt the imprint of the button in my finger because it just felt like that. So I'm sorry to I want to say sorry to Ook's controller and to Ook. Look at these players. A drop clear by DSS, only clearing one virus though, so not as much points as he was probably looking for in that clear.
So we had 11 players sign up. Yes, and I'm the 11th, so I'm going to play the winner of these two. I gave myself a bye because I'm going to give.
You deserve a bye.
Okay, thank you. I'm just to be clear with everybody, because it's a serious competition.
Yes.
It is serious. We have the winner will get a nice boxed copy of this game, which is
Oh, fantastic.
yeah, it's pretty valuable. You know, it's like $60 game in boxed complete. So
Now, did you find that here at the?
I found that here at a vendor. Yep.
That's fantastic. They had so much stuff going on at this convention. The vendors had some really unique pieces. I actually picked up an inbox Game Boy version of the Dr. Mario.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to, play that when I get home.
And we did a bad job of not recording what DSS and Ook's Dr. Mario scores were. So we're in the dark on who's going to win.
They were comparable. Ook had like a couple thousand on DSS at the time.
Okay, so it's going to be it's going down to Tetris then.
Yep. Which, who do we feel? And players, if you can, chime in, feel free. But who do we feel is, shows the Tetris chops? I know DSS has played some Hatris. I've seen him do that before. Is that comparable?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Hatris, our next event in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the end of the month, on Friday night, we will have the Hatris World Championship.
Oh, fantastic.
It is the April Fool's tradition. And Barrett in chat, the former Hatris World Champion himself. He when Barrett practices a game, and he really wanted that crown, literally. So we're down to 5.5 minutes, and if you do get a game over here, you get your score will reset, but your Dr. Mario scores stay intact. But DSS getting really high. He needs to burn, but nothing available on the left, so he can't get anything over the left. He's going to get a game over. Can he get this
maybe?
over?
Oh!
No!
Reset on both. Ook already has some setups going
Got some
that are
drama
dependent.
here.
Yeah, dependent on this line piece in more than one place. So he's having to burn that first line piece, now needing a little bit more help. And again, the game is just being brutal. Here it is, a line piece. Boom! I like the boom better.
I'm just imitating the game. It's
And Ook back to 15,000 already. Did have a hanger.
At level 9, I believe Tetris are 12,000 points. At level 10, it would be 13,800, I believe.
So what do Tetris folks call that piece that doesn't quite go where you wanted it to go? Is that a hanger? Or
Hangerang.
Hangerang?
That's a Kingsman term.
Okay, I like it. I like it. You guys have some.
Barrett likes best hang because that was kind of a Jonas in joke.
Oh, is that like a
know,
surfer term?
Like, they like his stream was like a hangout stream.
Oh, I love it.
It's like, oh, it's the best hang, like good hanging out with you guys. But then when he'd hang a piece in Tetris, then it was a
bad.
double meeting. There it is, Barrett right on it.
Thank you, Barrett.
He's got the emote, the best hang. So 34,000 for Ook, well ahead. So DSS needs some Tetrises yesterday.
Well, here he is. He's breaking down his board line by line.
We got 4 minutes to go, so plenty of time. The levels will not increase. It's going to stay at level 10 or level 9 for this entire time.
And you do get more points the higher the level?
Yes.
Okay.
Typically progress every 10 lines, but it will not in this weird version.
But I guess the speed increases just a little bit?
Nope.
Or
Level stays the same.
So what is the difficulty difference then?
Well, the speed is faster, but it doesn't increase. It stays
gotcha.
that
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yep. Opens up the well.
There we go,
knocks that
DSS.
triple.
Oh, he was going for maybe a T-spin there?
I don't know.
Do T-spins work in this game?
They do. Not like modern Tetris. You can get it to work. But
okay. And where's my hold piece, Bidwell?
There's no hold piece. We don't.
But can I?
No. We're not.
I have
another
requests.
game over for DSS. Ook is cruising here.
Yes, he
but
has
there's still
his
3 minutes to go, so anything is possible.
The trash man has brought his board back down. Yeah, but
And
it's
even Cat Pants, who's generally like
Yeah,
everything is roses and candy in Canada, is saying this game looks clunky.
Oh, don't let that.
I know she's got a dark side to
yeah,
her.
she definitely does.
But generally, she's she's
We
my
love
favorite
you, Cat
Canadian
Pants.
for a reason.
Yeah, and I know all of you Dr. Mario players out there, if you might have missed it, it does feel like you have to press down a little bit harder in this game. So when you mention the clunky, it feels different. And so it is definitely an adjustment. And these players doing great work adjusting to that. Look at that boom Tetris.
Yeah, now they're going. DSS has gotten 3 Tetrises.
And look at his score.
Yeah.
He topped out not that long ago, and he's already.
He's going to take the triple here.
Yeah.
He's line dependent over there in column 3.
But another Tetris by
Maybe
Ook.
set up a Yeah, there he's go. Now we got a dirty Tetris set up in column 3.
So dirty Tetris is anything
Off the
that's
bottom.
not. Yep. Okay.
Because if you play off the bottom, you're more likely to top out. It's more dangerous of a play.
Nice. Well, I've been told on multiple accounts from Cat Pants to play dirty in Dr.
Ooh.
Mario, so maybe I'll try that in this game, and maybe it will do good
Dirty
for me.
DRM. And look at this perfect transfer back
Wow.
to the DSS, charging his way back.
And now
Luke is just floating here. We down to 1 minute. Tetris for DSS. We got a race. 6,000 point difference, half a Tetris. DSS can take the lead if he can complete this. He's going to fill in. He's 1 minute short.
There it is. He's Tetris
He's
ready.
Tetris ready. Yes. Betty knows the terms.
I've been watching.
Yes.
I've been watching. Classic Tetris is very, very unique, and I love watching it.
And
there it is.
Boom. Tetris for DSS takes
Takes
the lead
the
by
lead.
2,000. This is going to be super close ending. We're down to our last 20 seconds. Great burn there. DSS would love that last Tetris to put it away. And boom, puts it away.
And
94 to 82, down to our last 15 seconds.
He is now definitely in the lead. He was only trailing by a few thousand points in the Dr. Mario. This is the decider here. He needs to not top out. That was a very scary move right there.
The drum
Needs
is
to
real,
keep-
down to 3,
There we
2,
go.
1. Game over. And just to make sure, let's see how this ends up.
There was the.
There it
oh,
is.
wow. DSS taking it. That Tetris was the deciding factor. DSS moves on. And are we doing double elimination? Or is
No,
this
no, no.
Okay. So thank you for playing, Nuke.
Coming up in 15 minutes, we got the Space Invaders Extreme tournament. You need a ticket. It's $2 to enter over at the end of
I'll have to
that.
get it. You know, I only had one person.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you,
Coming
guys.
up in 15 minutes, the Space Invaders Extreme tournament.
All right. Next up, round 2. We got Cody versus Sazzy and Steve versus Betty B. And we got Ook back with me. How do you feel after that?
It was great, but oh man,
Thumb hurt?
no, I'm used to SNES honestly.
I'll let you flip the names over and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, let's run an ad.
Yeah, we'll run 60 seconds for
Thanks,
station
guys.
identification.
Any of you guys need a water?
Cody, right?
Yeah. Betty or Steve need a water?
I should be good for now.
We bought it, might as well drink them.
I'll take one to fill up my water bottle after this.
All right. Yeah. We got snacks too.
Yep. Breakfast is better this morning.
The eggs were like almost egg-like.
Yeah, the biscuits are pretty good. You see what I mean by calling myself a trash man? And that's what I do. I do that every time I play the game. So
You were cruising, and then DSS got mad.
he found it. Yeah.
But that's a good drama. We got to like get excited.
No, I think it
Might
might
as
have
well suck it up at a higher speed. I don't know.
And we're back, friends. Welcome back, Twitch. Hope you enjoyed that ad. Hope it wasn't for something gross.
It was for Tetris and Dr. Mario for the Super Nintendo.
All right, players, go ahead and get your settings.
So interesting. So Betty's going for level 6.
No,
Steve.
that's Steve going for
Oh,
level
that's right.
6.
That's backwards. Steve's level 6. Betty level 10. And Sazzy level 9. And Cody going for 7. All right.
If our players are ready, if our viewers are ready,
Here we go. In
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Tetris.
pills.
Dr. Mario. I'm going to fix Betty's camera. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. All right. Steve and Betty trying to figure out what on earth they're going to do to get this one line. There's Betty getting it done. Cody gets his one, same time as Sazzy. Those two are going to be finishing out, and Steve comes in as well. That's just a one quick clear there, and It's going to be interesting seeing what the plays are for our Dr. Mario pros, as there's some, they're the easy opportunities, and then there's the, it's going to be worth a lot of points opportunity. Oh, yeah, you're right. We did not. Oh, well. We're not going to know.
Well, let's start at 9. It'll be approximate.
Okay. Something like that.
But even the game itself doesn't give you a timer. You don't know. It's kind of one of the frustrating things about this mixed
one
match.
of.
That is very NWC, though. They don't let you know in that either.
All right, now look at the play Sazzy's got set up. She's waiting for a double red. Okay, she's going to take the drop. That is actually more likely to work out for her than it is in regular NES Dr. Mario, because the RNG is not garbage.
The double in NES Dr. Mario, the double pills come half as frequent as the multi-killer pills. They count red, yellow, and yellow red as 2 different colors, and it's a 1 in 9 chance. In this version and other subsequent versions, you only have the 6 pill varieties, 1 of each color for monocolor, 1 of each combination color. So the builds, you're not as RGB dependent. So if you're playing casually and making cool things, it's a lot easier. But I like the harder RNG myself, just as a competitive juices guy.
You would.
I would. I like to torture people, but nice clear from Steve.
Yeah, look at Betty set up there. She's waiting on this double yellow. Watch this hit. Watch this hit. She's gonna break the game. No, she's not.
I don't think you can break SNES.
I don't think you can break SNES. I don't know, but I'd be surprised if you could. But Steve with the higher score right now, and virus count about 1 difference. So, and
the challenge. Well, that's true. Steve was like very ashamed of his Tetris play during warm-ups. So Betty knows.
All right, Sazzy down to just 4 viruses left, as we got Cody with about 25, but nice horizontal there. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering where Cody was yesterday.
Nice finish clear for Sazzy. So 46,000 basically for Sazzy. Remember that score if you can. I'm not. I missed Betty's transition here. But Steve clearing with 50,000.
Yeah.
So pretty good chunks there. But as you notice with your Tetris scores, you guys were clearing up. You were in the 70s, and your one was over 100,000 before. So the scoring potential in Tetris is generally higher unless you get super creative in Dr. Mario.
Yeah, and that 10 to 6 difference with the speed between Betty and Steve may make all the difference.
Yep.
I feel like that 1 level difference between me and Dave probably made about as much difference
I
as
think
anything.
that was the difference, probably.
Yep.
One of our Tetris players, Ninja, was qualifying at a regional earlier.
For Sazzy.
And he started level 17.
Signups are open at the main stage for Space Invaders Gigamax. Come on down and sign up. You do need a ticket. You can get them at the main entry.
And he didn't want to be surprised at the level 19 transition. So he played at the same speed as 18, but he had the 17 colors, but lost his 10% point differential.
Right.
And he was 1 Tetris short of a max out at the end of his game.
So
he screwed himself over, but he still insists on playing at 17.
Hey,
so he deserves it.
Yeah. It's
so Betty's
playing
I
like
think
me.
that was a triple.
Just trying to get herself cleared back down.
So Sazzy playing at level 9, but you see where her board is.
Boom, dirty Tetris for Betty. I know the lingo.
Dirty Tetris, Betty Beef Base G's. She is Tetris ready here. Steve played a little better than he was in warm-ups. I think he got the hang of it.
That's a great thing about Tetris. It's why it was so popular back. Oh, Sazzy with a top out.
Oh, no.
That's why it was so popular back in the day. Any idiot can play it. Shots fired. Not going to lie.
I love it.
Oh, man. Playing it well, that's a whole nother story, but
Tetris does have this like gravitas, like chess. You know. It just among computer games, it's the thinking person's grandmaster type vibe to it. But then this version, with its crappy, ugly ass colors and its terrible sound effects, just blows all that gravitas out the window in my book. Give me NES, give me
Boom,
TGM.
Tetris for Sazzy.
Give me Tetris Effect is beautiful on the modern consoles, but Super NES. You got Chaos in chat. Good to see you. And the Ferret Children.
And boom, Tetris for Betty. A little dirty. Not real dirty, just a little.
Just a little.
Yep.
I mean, you know,
Slightly soiled.
She has a.
Trying to break Chris. All right, Cody's almost down to. Oh, he's down to 3 viruses. He's very close to the bottom of his board. Down to 2.
3.5 minutes, roughly.
Roughly, very roughly this time. Betty got a pyramid going. And triple for Betty.
So, if you're a Dr. Mario viewer and we're wondering about the Tetris scoring scheme, it's a base 40 points, so it's your level number plus 1 times 40 for a single. Then a double is 1.5, or it's 3 times this amount of a single. Then a triple is I'm trying to remember, 12 times. I don't remember, but the Tetris.
Yeah, Cody.
Tetris is
GG's,
worth
man.
30 single lines basically. So the scoring ramps way up with getting those Tetrises. That's extremely important that you get those. Everything else is basically burning. It really doesn't matter much.
Cody drops a pause buffer in on Sassy.
Yeah, nice.
We know that. We know that feeling.
But Sazzy's, I mean, she's got 60,000, but
she's had a couple of she's had at least 1 top out.
But this is doable for Cody if he can get a good run here. And getting 3 line pieces to start is a good omen or a bad omen if you're not going to get any later.
Right. Betty and Steve playing about the same point, but yeah, you can see the score difference, and I think that 4-level difference really does make all of that difference. And to our Tetris people, I love you guys. I just don't 100% respect you.
And we have there's a pretty sad little brother rivalry thing here where Dr. Mario people talk crap about Tetris, and Tetris people don't even know what Dr. Mario is.
There is that.
Down to our last 90 seconds, roughly, because we're professional video game organizers and can't start a clock. But 100,000 points for Betty to 25 for Steve, so unless Betty tops out, she should be good, but we won't know till the end. Sazzy with 78,000 and Cody with 14,000, but he's been playing Tetris great. I think the downfall is probably taking a little too much more time on Dr. Mario.
He is going to get a triple out of. Oh no, he's just going for it. He's got to. I mean, that's the way it is. He's got to get some score here. A long bar would be great for Cody.
But Betty B playing G's. This is certainly one of those G's of all time.
It's a center well. I mean, there was a time when I thought a center well would be a great idea. I was wrong, but
yeah.
I mean, I thought that.
So let's see how badly we were off on our clock. We're running down our last 10 seconds on our clock. The Super Nintendo clock will be off. I should say our clock is off. The Super Nintendo clock is obviously right.
I mean.
So let's see where we end up. Our last few seconds here.
May have overestimated how long it took. Okay, there we go. And
all right,
that
let's
is
get
time.
our formal results. All right, Betty
winner
wins
Betty.
and Sazzy wins.
GG's to our players.
All right, so
It's
next up is me and DSS. So if Betty'd like to come over here.
Yep. Welcome in, Betty.
I had to get through a lot to make it here. 14, 5, 0, 5.
Does it all fit?
No, it is not.
Well, you gotta change the two-player seat anyway.
Do we have a two-player ski?
Yep.
Great.
Roll that beautiful beat footage.
And we're going to give you 60 seconds just for station identification. Yes. She went straight in on your chin. Can you toss me those two bars, please? All right. 30 seconds, guys.
Right. You want a water? We got plenty.
I will take one, but not distraction time.
I got distracted because I'm so.
Stack Attacka, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. I had a blast yesterday, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So, all right, we're getting our players all set up. It looks like they're both choosing level 10 for Tetris and high speed for Dr. Mario. So we'll see how this pans out, this equal match here. So it all depends on the combos that they do in Dr. Mario and how they proceed with Tetris.
All right, players, we ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Pill
Tetris,
Tetris!
then pills, then Tetris again.
Oh, I don't like this setup in order to
That
get...
was perfect.
Oh, but there we go. DSS already out, and Bidwell out with a 10-point lead already. Oh, my God. That's
Insurmountable.
Exactly.
Wow, the doc's saying, hey, you guys like NES? Here's some NES RNG. I heard you guys like yellows, so here's some yellows. When you ain't got yellows.
And speaking of insurmountable, Bidwell and
Oh, watch this, watch
combos-
this. Oh, Dave doesn't get the tap. Oh, he was
Oh, he was
I was
trying
ready
for the
for it. I
team.
was so ready
Yeah.
for it. Yep.
But Bidwell can do some insurmountable damage here with combos. He is our coined combo king in Dr. Mario. Not necessarily this version is the one he normally plays, but combos translate in all other languages, right?
Here's hoping. All right.
Oh, a cap
Bidwell.
by Bidwell.
Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
He's playing Bidwell style.
And we love to see it.
It's probably going to be a double blue on top. Oh, and he's not going to put the double blue on top of the reds. I
Yep.
thought he was going to drill it even further down.
I
You
am a
cannot
fan.
break this game.
I am a fan.
For those not aware, Chris Bidwell got his start in Dr. Mario with the Tetris World Championships, where score attack was the play. So none of this is anything but a plan. And you can see where the trigger pill is.
Yep.
He's dropping it.
gonna
1,
take
2, 3, 4.
4.
Oh, did not go where he thought it was going to go. I thought it was ready to go too.
Well, I think he was trying to adjust it to where it could drop all of that at once.
Yep,
But the pills weren't coming, and he was getting very high on his board. It's that nice dance that you do of, should I take it, can I delay? There we go.
5.
And you can see the score difference between him and DSS, who's halfway down his board, but just half the points of Bidwell because of those huge combos that he was putting down.
Oh, high speed getting to him just a little bit.
Yep.
Which is funny to say because it's Chris. This man lives for high speed. He doesn't know that there's any other speed in the game.
High speed, levels 20 through 24, if I'm correct.
All right, let's see. Dave almost done with this board.
Waiting for maybe a red-yellow, decides just to take the red separately, followed by the yellow. Out at about 33,000 points, but Bidwell has already 20,000 points ahead of that.
Yep. And, you know, I mean, we saw what Dave could do with some Tetrises. And, you know, Chris and I were like dissecting my game and the fact that, you know, we're pretty sure the level 10 start had a significant difference.
Oh, it definitely did. With my match versus Steve, I think we were doing the same with
You
Tetris,
were, yep.
but that point difference is what helped me. So.
Oh, Dave not happy with that play. For once, you see an expression on Dave's face.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3 at the same time. 4, 5 with Bidwell.
Boom,
Goodness,
Tetris for
that
Dave
score. Beautiful. This is what I hope to be when I don't know. This is what I always hope to be. I almost said when I get older, but I'm pretty sure Bidwell is not that much older than me. So. Look at this. These are combo goals right here.
Yep. But where's the trigger? There's the trigger.
It didn't clear any viruses.
He's just getting garbage.
Yep. And a double. He's wanting to get into Tetris.
Yep.
He shines there too. Got a few PBs I heard this year with his Tetris style in the classic Tetris scene. So no slouch in that game either.
So about double Dave's score in Dr. Mario, 76,000. So we're looking at about a 40,000 point difference. So kind of tack that on to Bidwell's score to begin with. So Dave's already about playing 16,000 behind.
Yes. And both playing on level 10, so the points will be the same here.
5 minutes, players. Roughly.
Give or take. Line piece for Bidwell, please. Line piece.
Line for either player. Dave's been set
Oh,
up for a minute as
Dave
well.
needs one too, yeah.
There it is. Boom, Tetris for DSS.
Boom,
Tetris
for
both.
Bidwell.
Boom, another Tetris for DSS.
Double boom.
DSS with the lead now, ish. Oh, and forgoes another Tetris. Going to take this one. Boom, Tetris to DSS. 3 line pieces in a row for him.
This is so close, Ook.
It really is. I think Bidwell's got a small lead here.
And there's another boom by Tetris. Tetris. Boom Tetris by Bidwell. There we go. Words are hard.
Can't tell. We've been calling tournament matches for like the last 24 hours. Look at this green slope that Bidwell's got. It's very artistic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I like the decisions that he's made from an aesthetic standpoint.
Now, point-wise.
This is a children's game.
There we go. Another boom
by
Bidwell. And boom by DSS. They need a word, and I'm sure there is one, for a double boom at the same time.
Simul Tetris, yes.
Okay. I don't like it as much. It doesn't have boom in it. It doesn't boom as much.
And boom Tetris DSS. Back with the lead.
It really is artistic, the decisions that you make in this game to keep that open column for a line piece. Bidwell, seeing his next box was another line piece.
Boom,
4 went
Tetris.
that line piece to set up for Tetris. That was masterclass. Fantastic work, Bidwell.
Little
And
under 3 minutes, players.
again, trying to set up, oh, 3 in a row, but does not get that fourth in order to do another Tetris. Bidwell's going to be waiting. Hopefully the
Boom,
drought
Tetris
isn't
for
long,
DSS.
but DSS just getting a clear of his own. Boom, Bidwell. He's prolonging a little bit more. There we go. Bidwell able to clear that.
But another Tetris for DSS.
Yep.
Man is just on fire.
And he is maintaining that 40,000
Yep.
point lead.
It is going to be a squeaker.
Yes, that is going to be just a handful of points between these
There's
two.
another
at the end.
Tetris for DSS.
Now taking back the lead.
It is
Bidwell needing a line piece. Has about 2 minutes. There we go. Getting another Tetris.
and there's a Tetris for DSS. Dave Smith leaving it all out on the field in this one.
Indeed.
Oh, he's got he gives himself a triple dependency. He has to take care of that. And
Oh, he covered his column. He did just take a few. Now he is clear
there's
for this
Tetris ready.
Tetris.
There he goes. Another boom Tetris for DSS. Bidwell just can get it back into the lead. Still another minute and a half. There's a triple for Dave. All right, Bidwell's close to Oh no, he's
He's going to burn him down. Try and reset. Try and rebuild to get to a Tetris.
It's 60,000 for Dave right now. Bidwell needs another 20 grand.
And this will definitely be a dirty Tetris if he does get one.
Yeah, he's almost set himself up with a double dependency.
Oh, but look at this. He has that clear column. Now he's just waiting for a line bar. He's waiting for a line bar.
There's
There it
the line
is.
bar. Boom, Tetris for Bidwell.
But he is still trailing by about 50,000. He needs some 10,000 points. But, you know, DSS has this set up for a line dependency too. He just needs it. But
All right, boom,
Bidwell
Tetris for
answered
Bidwell.
back.
Is that the lead, though? We don't know. It's so close.
We have 30 seconds
Dave
here.
gets the
Dave gets the
line.
line. He maneuvers it over. He is now 50,000 points in the lead. Bidwell
Maybe,
having a
but
line
we don't
piece.
know.
This is so close. 19 seconds left, but Bidwell getting a line piece and another line piece, and he's getting those clears going, trying to keep this close. He is now within 20,000, so he is going to take this, we think. We
But
never
there's
know
a-
until the
but
end.
there's a line
Look
bar.
at the line by Dave.
And
He is
it's a
keeping-
Tetris for Dave.
Oh!
And that's time. What's it going to be? We don't know.
DSS
By
takes it.
4,000 points.
Wow.
Oh, man. Under 4,000 points. 255, 838 to 251, 855. It is Dave Smith in a squeaker.
This is high level of this game.
This is. Now, I believe we've got, how many players do we have left? 3? All right, so it's Betty, Sazzy, and DSS. So, Betty and Sazzy, get over there, I guess.
All right.
That's up to Chris, but
Let the ladies of mixed match.
Chris, round robin. All right, we're going to do a round robin for our top 3. Possibly total score. I don't know. No, somebody's going to come out with a win. We'll hold the scores, and if it's tied up, yeah, okay. I'm trying to think like Chris, and I think I just did. So
I knew Dave was sneaky.
that was so close, Chris.
And I didn't go all out on Dr. Mario. I half-assed it. Like I could. That was the difference.
No, you
4,000 points. That was one virus of 6,000.
but you were still at 40,000 points over him coming out of
Right.
Dr. Mario. It was 100% to the line.
And Dave did advance in levels. He got to level 12, and it's like if he got 100 lines in this version, it did increase.
oh wow.
So
You said it wouldn't do that, Chris.
I know I was misinformed by my own assumptions.
All right, players, go ahead and get yourselves set up. Hey guys, set up. Ready? Hit start. I know. Sorry about that. Yes, Convention Nuke is Chaos Uke, and we all know it.
Yeah, Barrett knows. I got that one clear that said in the beginning of that Dr. Mario run.
Yeah, we saw that. I was like, oh, it didn't hit.
Yeah.
All right, our players are ready. Looks like they're staying on these same settings in 3, 2, 1. This game.
Yoshi's Cookie.
I don't know if you heard me say it for you. It was Tetris, pills, and Tetris again.
It is.
All right, Betty with a 2.5 lead. You know, it is interesting that, I don't know, it's almost like Speed has its versus play. But, man. All right, so the question's going to be, what do we got? Oh, I like this setup from Betty.
But knowing it is possible to advance in levels, that changes the scoring dynamic and getting Tetris's at level beyond 10.
But it's
so
gotta
maybe
be
10,
100.
maybe 10 minutes is a little too many minutes. But whatever, it's still it's. I'm not mad. It's just you got to fine tune it for that serious mixed match league that everybody wants to start now.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Betty with an L clear into a drop. That's going to get her some points, and she is now 10,000 points ahead of Sassy. My voice is going the Betty route. It's going bye-bye.
If you lose your voice on a mixed match tournament, you're fired.
I think I lost most of my voice yesterday.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We haven't fired anybody in so long. It used to be the gag. All right, Betty's thinking about it. No, Betty's doing more than thinking about it. Betty's doing it. 64,000 to 31,000. And yeah, that combo of speed and versus play is really rearing its head here. Fat log from Betty.
And I only got like 70,000, so you know, and she's not going for super huge. She's just going for substantial combos.
And that's
probably the fine tuning better strat.
Well, I was describing, earlier the fact that Betty has really been the driver for modern speed play because she's found that good combo of speed and versus that players like Adelito have managed to come in and really tackle. She's not happy with that play, though. Sassy going to be out first, but coming in at 43.5, so already like 25,000 points behind.
Betty just likes to have naughty numbers.
Oh, Betty gets it.
It's about a 20,000 point difference. It's about 2 Tetrises here at level 10.
But I think Betty's playstyle is uniquely equipped for this.
Well,
yeah,
highly equipped for hanging an L on top of that stack.
Okay, I'm not talking about her Tetris play.
Okay. But both players going all out level 10, the highest you can pick.
Yeah.
If they manage to get over 100 lines, 110 lines, they will advance to level 11. So 6 minutes and change to go. Oh, she basically can give it up.
Yeah, I had to do that at the beginning of mine.
You know what? That's not the worst thing to do.
No.
Sassy's kind of struggling here early, too.
Actually, I gave up like 4,000 points now that I think about it. But I was not going to get what I got if I'd stayed on that board. All right, Betty knows what she wants, and she's about to get it. Going to get that tuck. You know, my Tucker's heart really, even in Tetris, my Tucker's heart exists. So, all right. Sassy doing her thing. She's about, I think she's made up the difference now. So.
It was 20,000 points, right?
20,000, okay.
Betty's
right.
like, oh,
She's like, I don't like this board either.
Home.
She goes, I don't like this board either. I'm going to go again. And remember, this is round robin, so Betty will still play against DSS.
Yeah, so the next game will be the loser versus DSS first.
All right.
and then the winner versus DSS. And if somebody walks away with 2 victories, they win the whole thing by
Yep.
default. And if they don't,
We'll check the scores.
we'll check the judges' scorecards.
Yep. Which means the judges have to actually remember to write down the scores.
That's a good idea.
Yep. All right. Betty gets that Tetris, by the way. And she has the lead again.
Little triple flip action. The Whistle's proud.
Louisville Arcade Expo. Just to let you know, we do have the voices of Princess Peach with Samantha Kelly and Bowser with Kenny James signing autographs and doing selfies just for a few more hours today. So come on down before they leave and get your autographs.
That was quite possibly the most Kentucky announcement I've ever heard, just in the twang.
There's no y'all.
Nah, it's that's the thing about Kentucky. It's Mid-South.
Yeah.
You know, it's
There's
not
some
full
Appalachia
South.
there, which is not South.
No, it is not.
There's
And
a difference between hillbilly and redneck.
I've got a coworker who
And I
sounds
don't-
just like me.
Yep.
But and he's a Kentucky boy, but that was about the right level of twang. Let you know you're in Kentucky. All right, and we are looking at Sassy with a slight lead on this game, but Betty with that big lead in the last one. So we're gonna see if she can hold on to it and take this win here after two top outs. Oh, not liking that hang there from Betty. But, yeah, she is a single button flipper.
And now that we're down to 3 minutes, if you're going to do another restart, this is the time to do it because you're not going to have enough time to
Yeah.
build your board back up again.
I don't know. DSS kind of proved that you can do it late.
Oh,
Betty
she's
gonna
going to take
top
that.
out.
So we're
All right, Sassy
we're
with the
rough.
lead now.
Sassy's ahead now by about a Tetris with aggregate score.
All right, Betty with a good start first stack. This was it a slam boy or
Smash Boy.
Smash boy? Yeah, exactly what she wanted.
You ever familiar with Smash Burger? They use the same font as GameStop, so you have to go in and pre-order your French fries when you make your order there.
That's probably true. What if everybody still got their stock in GameStop?
I mean, how much would you have gotten for your Super Mario 3 at GameStop?
Oh, at least $1.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I think you did much better here at the
I
Louisville
did do
Arcade
much
Expo.
better here. And shout out to the vendors. I think it was the Rad Retro Games that Dr. Killen works for. Might own, I don't know. The guy gave me 4 games for a Super Mario cartridge, one of which I had been wanting to buy for a long time anyway. So, you know, really good vendors at these shows. And if you're coming out to these conventions, I know we spend a lot of time at our booth, but do take a trip around, see some of the vendors, buy something from people. A lot of these people, this is their livelihood, and they always are so friendly and good folks. So come out and join us with these conventions and have fun at the convention too. Little
I
shout out.
think do I dare say it, Luke? I think we're neck and neck here.
Oh yeah, I'd say you're absolutely
We're down
right.
to 90 seconds, so whichever lady gets a Tetris here late could decide it.
Yes.
Although you know the win is important, but you got to get an aggregate score too. So
Yep.
keep playing hard. Betty is amino short of being Tetris ready. She's going to go for it. She's got a too wide gap in the middle of her board, but she's still Tetris ready. She can hold off her line piece. She does not. Sassy will not get a Tetris with a line piece, but her board is starting to fall apart too. You don't want to top out now. So survive first, score later.
Got
50 seconds to go.
Woo. Those triple flips are getting scary at this height. Uh-oh. Dirty Tetris for
I
Betty.
think that was a
may
triple.
Oh, It was a triple. All right. That might have still sealed it. We're going to have to wait to the scores and
Sassy.
see.
Oh, come on. 30 seconds to go. She's got to survive this.
Sassy, don't die. Sassy, don't die.
Oh, no!
Betty being the most Midwestern and apologizing to her opponent for something she had no control over. That is the most Midwestern thing.
4 seconds to go.
And that's time. And score is going to be winner Betty.
All right, hold on. We need those actual scores.
Yeah, 120, 187. So for Betty, 120, 187.
120, 187.
For Sassy, 43610. All right, Betty and Dave swap places. We're going to get Dave versus Sassy for this next one. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Sasty.
All right, so if you're Sassy, what do you change? Do you go back to level 8, level 9, level 7, something like that? Do you?
Well, you know what? 7, because that's her number.
I mean, she did
It's in her
crush
name.
it on 7. So, I mean, it's up to her 100%. But yeah, I
She
like
could
the high
also
speed.
take Dave's hat
Oh,
off.
she's going for it.
Let's go.
I like the
That's my girl.
gumption. All right, y'all. Players are ready.
Here we go. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Piltucky.
I hate that. I hate that. I love that.
I think that's our name for the regional next year.
Piltucky.
The
Yeah.
Piltucky.
All right. So clears from both players.
Sassy ahead by a point.
Yep. And about a half a second.
Mm-hmm. Crucial.
Ooh, I don't like it.
Well, we are in Kentucky, so Mr. Horse opinions apply.
Only one of the horse capitals of the world is down here. One
Oh,
of
I
the
like
others.
that clear from Saz.
One of the others in Florida. All right, and Dave with a thought. He's got a thought here. Watch, see what happens. Oh, he's getting greedy, but I like it. And that's going to put him about almost 30,000 points in the lead with that one combo.
If you can get those 9,600 viruses and string together a few of those, you can really rack up the points. It just takes time. And do you sacrifice time in Tetris for Dr. Mario shenanigans?
I mean, considering who we're talking about, probably.
But Dave does both.
Yes. I have witnessed that firsthand. And I like those flat combos. Quick speed, get your double points. Especially when there's a double virus involved.
Yep.
Then
That's
you're
a
getting
quick
triple. It's great.
It's a quick 900 there.
All right, Sassy with the virus lead. She is running about 5 viruses faster, and Dave's got that stack column 8.
Sassy with a quick 4 play there.
The bane of the speed player, a stacked column 8 for Dave. Oh, double red, though, exactly what he needs to start knocking it down. Sassy going to get 2 reds. There's 1, there's 2. She's out with a 43.5 and 7:40 to go.
All right, so she's going to lean on that level 10 Tetris game.
Oh, look at these combos for Dave. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So 62-4, that puts Dave at about almost 20,000 points ahead.
Yeah, about 2 Tetrises here.
I feel like a British person who comes over and they're like, "What do you mean it's 3 hours away? What does that mean?" You know, it's you're like, "There have about 2 Tetris." I don't. That is a unit of measure I'm not familiar with. I know what it means. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
we don't use metric system over here.
It really is. It's like the metric system. Yeah. I couldn't even begin to calculate that number. I'm glad you can.
Well, you know what? Getting those early builds is kind of crucial, and neither player has a clean board. Sassy could set up a dirty setup over here, but she was not. Well, maybe she is from here.
Dave's got a dirty setup right now.
Okay, yeah.
And he just killed his hang, so he has created a second long bar dependency over in column 1.
And the RNG in his game sucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's horrendous.
And he's going to use it
But
to
there's
get a
a
dirty
boom
Tetris, but now he's double well dependent. And there could be a top out situation, or he's going to struggle here in the middle of the board.
Yep. And he's going to
That's
start
useless.
clearing that long bar dependency, but that's just going to get him up to dirty Tetris zone. It's a good pill for him. And a pill. Pep.
Ha!
They're all pills, they just don't know it yet. He really needs, okay, a T. It's amazing how many things in life can be fixed with a T.
The T piece is the best piece in the game.
It really is. All right, Dave still with the lead. Sassy needing to figure something out here. She's got some ideas. And now she's got herself down to just this
All right,
single.
she's in safety.
Yep.
And Dave's leaving the door open for her. There's only about 1 Tetris difference in this portion of the game. But Sassy does have to make up another couple
Boom,
from Dr. Mario.
Dirty Tetris from Dave. That was high up on the board, especially for this level 10. He's going to get another Tetris
There's another.
there. They're trying to run away with this one. And yeah, Sassy's taking my strategy of just get your board cleaned up. Unfortunately, that is exactly what destroyed me against Dave. All right, Dave trying to burn down, get himself into a better position. He has created his long bar dependency. He's also got one in column 10. Is going to get this middle one and take care of it in 10.
Dave is playing, like, Dave played the game of his life against me, and now he's dialing it down. That's all right. I don't want to win anyway. I don't want to win anything.
Man's got a regional win from last year, and he's complaining.
Yeah, well, Dave had 2 last year. So
that is true.
I'm glad Steve like that.
All right, Dave back down close to the bottom of his board.
Oh.
I spoke way too soon.
Sassy working her way down. We're down to 4 minutes. There's still plenty of time here.
Yeah, and you know, Sassy can find her place here.
You got a well for over here. Might as well work from this point. Okay, she's going to work it down again.
All right. All right, Dave has kind of determined it's going to be that column. What is that? Column 5. No.
Missed drop of the square. Sorry,
6.
Smash Boy. And look at that puke green color. Like, ugh, this game is so ugly.
Yeah, we were talking about how
Those
you
are
had this nice,
plutonium.
lovely artistic build. You know, it was all sloped in beautifully. Then I called it a children's game. So, you know, I mean, whatever. My opinion doesn't matter. All right, Dave going to take a good burn here. I like that. We're getting the chuckles out, I'll say that. Dave appearing to be firm control of this one as we're at the 3-minute mark. Sassy still plenty of time to come back. Those Tetrises can come hard and fast, and you know what? If you get this 3 long bar sequence and you're set up for it, that can turn a game around
Sassy
on
is
a dime.
up. She's playing it safe. I mean, you're playing a good, smart, survivable Tetris game, but she needs to get those scoring plays to stay in this. But sometimes when you're panicking, it's hard to like think extra. You're trying to survive.
All right, Dave almost down to the bottom of his board. has been forgoing this triple for a hot minute. I'm not sure what his idea is. Okay, he's setting up for a bigger triple.
Still Amino
right.
short. Now he's 2 Minos short. Takes the triple. 2 minutes to go. It's still possible for Sassy to go on a run here. She could get this down and start scoring Tetrises.
My high school biology is rebelling at you calling them Minos. Just because of amino acids and all that. That's where my brain went. The first time I heard you-
amino, just
No,
Mino.
I know, yeah.
yeah.
The first time I heard you say it, though, I was like, what?
It's like astigmatism.
Yeah. Yep. Betty with the
Fun
mom
fact,
jokes.
the Tetris company wanted us to call all the pieces Tetraminos. And try to imagine stringing together sentences in a high pressure situation and having to say
Yeah.
Tetramino over and over again instead of piece. We vetoed that.
All right, a little under a minute left to go.
I want to say boom Tetris for Sassy one more time. Can you get Tetris for me, Sassy?
Dave with the setup. He wants it. Kills it.
Both players into level 11, so they've gone past 110 lines.
There it comes.
Boom Tetris for Dave Smith. 30 seconds to go. Sassy.
She wants it. She wants it.
All right.
There she goes.
And it's set up, and boom Tetris for Sassy. Into level 12.
Players transitioning. Oh my gosh. Things I thought I'd never say with a Dr. Mario tournament.
Uh-huh.
About 10 seconds,
seconds.
left. And it is going to be Dave Smith with this one, but there's our time. Oh, that was almost
Wow,
perfect. on the
perfect.
timer.
Nice. All right, so Sassy is out. She lost twice, so it's going to be Dave's score.
All right. Dave score 171.078. Sassy with a very respectable 108.866.
Well, so both players have one win,
yep,
so this is
it's-
it. This is the championship right here.
Betty versus Dave for the whole kit and caboodle. Score don't matter,
I like
folks.
that you got that
Winner
at the end.
take all.
I like that you got that at the end. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I heard you. Like, I want to see boom Tetris for Sassy. I'm like, all right, I gotta get one. Jeez.
All right, we're gonna take a 60 seconds. Let Dave have a breather.
We're going to pay our bills.
Hold for 60. Hold for 60. We're running an ad. Hold for 60 seconds.
I'm trying to do the settings. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know 60 anything. I know it went up to 60.
Sort of trash back here.
By the way, crowd, we have water and snacks, and we don't want to take them with us, so come up and have a granola bar or a bottle of water.
10 seconds. Welcome back to Quick Chat. Chaos saying you may have to buy an SNES. By the way, this mixed match can only be played in two-player mode. Part of the reason I was pushing so hard to get this as a tournament is I've never played it before because I don't have anybody to play it with.
You can let the second player just top out over and over again.
Sucks.
It
Sucks.
Well, as you notice now, it sucks with this. Too.
Yeah, kind of. Almost as much as the Tetris 2 cartridge I got.
Oh yes.
Steve and I tried that out, and the console almost died of embarrassment. All right, players, are we ready? All right, Chris. He's chewing on a granola bar. I'll do it.
Little ASMR.
Right. All right.
Good.
For all the marbles.
Marble, one.
The one marble. Yes,
One
there's a
singular
single marble.
marble.
Okay. It's 3, 2, 1. Piltucky. I hate that so much. Oh, man.
Oh, this is a naughty setup here for height 5.
Yep.
There's our single line.
Betty finds it. Dave finds it. Dave's ahead by 2 points.
No
and like
press
a-
down in Dr. Mario, unfortunately. Well, for score's sake.
Oh, yeah. Press down score?
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter.
It's like whose line is it anyway?
Yep. And,
Whose pill is it anyway?
and honestly, the it does give you a score because you're able to get more done faster.
Now, let's see if any of the other players can go for the 6 virus clear in a single move.
You'd have to be a crazy person to do that, Chris.
I know.
All right. We are at. There's the virus count, 41 to 44. I don't even know where it is in this game. Oh, Dave with a nice L clear into a drop. And holding on to that 4 virus lead, but look at what Betty's cooking up. 1, 2, all right, and that's a garbage combo, or garbage clear on the combo.
Tight game, though.
Aha, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done for Betty. This would be interesting to watch Tetris players play against Dr. Mario players. I think we get our butts handed to us if they can get through our board.
I ran this event at a regional in Czech just a few years ago, and I ran away with it because they don't like Super Nintendo.
Right.
They don't play Dr. Mario at all. Level 14 is hard if you don't like Dr. Mario at all.
That's what I'm saying. If they can get out of the board,
Right.
they run away with it.
With 10 minutes, yeah. But pressing down is not in their nature either. They're used to playing at 18 where they play Zen style. The game comes to them. It's an odd game.
Yep.
And I'm having fun doing this today. So I'm glad you all suggested it.
Honestly, it feels
So-
like boss music going on. There's Megalovania going on in the background.
40,000 for
David,
Dave.
40,000, yep.
And Betty's going to have 35,000 and change. So 5,000 point difference. Oh, God. Start off with 3 lines in a row. This RNG's terrible.
Yep, so we're about 5,000 points is the difference.
And then another 2. This is Famicom Tetris level bad.
Is it? It's the same piece sequence, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
These
Yeah,
players really well. We are playing for a boxed copy of Super NES Tetris and plus Dr. Mario.
We forgot to hit the timer start, so I'm just going to take it off the screen. Oh.
Oh, shoot.
My bad.
There's a scene on the thing, just a timer. Just turn it off.
I got you, boss.
We'll just play like the players. We won't know.
Yeah. We have no idea. I had
will
one
say
job.
They played Dr. Mario fairly fast, so they're probably about 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I'd say so. I had one job. I failed.
And we didn't fix the camera, so we have Betty's ear cut off.
That's all right. She's
No, yeah. Betty with a very high stack. She's ready for one Tetris. Thank you, camera person.
Tetris
Thanks,
for
Sass.
Betty.
That's a triple, and then that's a Tetris. So we are, look at this tie score, 30 to 28.
Yep. Dave with about 5,000
Board
to
help.
give.
Betty I would play one off the bottom, but Betty's going to do Betty. And I don't blame her. Like, play what you're comfortable with. Now, I forget if the left well is advantageous in this version. I think so. but you're not playing at 18 speed. It's not as critical as it is in NES version when you're playing at so high a speed that you have to dash play pieces over
Right.
just in time.
Yeah, I was definitely loving having Megalovania
Love
going
the
on
flat burn, the Kingsman special.
here in this this boss battle match. All right, Betty is Tetris ready. So is Dave, and Dave gets the first Tetris. Betty gonna get one right now.
Oh man, we're neck and neck. I said the thing.
You said the thing. You described the next.
Betty's Amino short. She's going to take the triple.
Yeah.
Look at this. 900-point difference here. So, and
Dave
it
with
was
the
about
lead.
a 5,000-point difference in Dr. Mario. Dave getting that line dependency filled. Got a column 3 well open. Betty needs to get back into scoring position. She's Amino short there in column 9. Opens it up. Let's see how she plays it. We're going to go left well here. Nope.
Like, were they thinking about the Ninja Turtles when they set these colors? Like, that's the ooze.
Cowabunga.
That is the ooze. Oh, Betty had to think hard about that one. Didn't go where she wanted it, but it went in a decent spot.
Little indecision. All right, and now she has a column 6 Tetris well ready to score.
Oh.
Dave Smith is Amino short, covers up that Mino, so Betty can take the lead with a Tetris, but she's going to cover up her well. This is good. This is good drama.
Oh, yeah. We'll give you good drama. We may not
In
give
fact,
you good
Dave
Tetris,
might top
but
out here. He's getting the Smash Boy streak.
Oh,
He covered up the well. He said something under his breath he can't repeat. Betty also getting in trouble, needs to score and get
It's going to be a top
back.
out for Dave. It's going to be a top out
There's
for
a top
Dave.
out. Betty can survive.
No,
Is she
Betty's
gonna-
gonna top
we
out
got
as
an
well.
even game here. We have about 3 minutes roughly. We don't know the time either. We're a professional tournament.
Oh, and 2 S pieces for Betty to start.
Lord.
Not fun.
That sucks.
It does suck. It could suck, but that's better than that. Yeah, better that it doesn't do that. Boom, single clear for Betty.
So DSS has the 5,000 point advantage from the Dr. Mario score. That's about a half a Tetris.
He's about
And
9,000
that's
points
a
up
boom
now.
Tetris for Dave Smith says. Hangs the Z there. Betty has 2 Minos at the bottom, but with time running short, I would play here. Get a Tetris up here. There she goes. Get it over. Boom Tetris for Betty. Oh no! But she can get recover. It's not. It's not unsurvivable.
I did that more than once.
Don't.
Oh,
Be
there it
sure.
is,
Be
there
sure.
it
Get
is.
it far. There we go. Bang Tetris.
All right. Still
She's ready again with another.
10,000 point lead.
Play
for
on
Dave.
that too high shelf.
Now Dave's Tetris ready. He gets a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Dave Smith.
Betty saving her line dependency, but she gets the line here first. Get a score with what you're open. There it
All right.
is. Get it over.
Boom,
Boom
Tetris
Tetris
for
for Betty. Now
Betty.
get clean. Dave ahead by a Tetris. Oh, Betty.
All right, she's going to take that
But
line
this
dependency.
is a
in 10.
close one. I thought Dave was going to run away with it, but apparently he likes to just show off when I'm playing against him.
Well, he is up by about 30,000 points plus the 5,000 he got from Dr. Mario. Betty not getting the pieces
She's
she
going to get
wants.
cheeky. She can play up here. Nope, she's going to burn it down. I don't blame her.
Yep.
All
Smart
right.
play, smart setup.
Dave building back up, one off the bottom. We're getting near the end. No, Betty is not hyper tapping. We are getting down to our closing moments, I believe. Betty with a dirty Tetris set. Come on, Betty.
Oh, there it is.
Dirty Tetris. Betty B plays G's. Halfway up the board. Dave with a Tetris up to 89,000.
And Betty's best play is a double here with the column she's got. She gets it. Dave Smith with a tower in the center of his board. He's got the Emerald City built up over there. The one thing that's not green on the board is that that would have been so much cooler if it had been green. And
There
that's
it
our
is.
time.
And DSS is
The champion. Yeah, there's
he's
no
the winner.
Yeah, he won.
There's no title.
Yeah, he won this one. Congratulations, Dave Smith, taking this title and becoming our second ever side event winner in Louisville.
Go ahead and flip the camera over. I'm going to just show the cart and give it to him. And no interviews. I think it's the commentator cam.
Yep. All right, Chris coming around with a boxed copy of Tetris and Dr. Mario. Looking real good. To our champion of the game, champion of your hearts, Dave Smith says. The man who pretty much invented the combo play for speed. And a great tournament. Congrats to all of our top 3 players. You guys really smashed it out there. And we're going to be leaving these consoles open for open play until Chris says otherwise. How's it going? As far as we're doing open play on these or no?
On the sides. We're going to tear it down.
On the sides there, we're going to tear this down.
I'm going to play Dave one more time off stream.
Okay. So thank you to all of our Twitch chat. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. It has been a heck of a blast here from Louisville, Kentucky. This is one of our awesome regionals. We've got another regional coming up in Milwaukee here in just a couple of weeks. If you are not already, be sure you join our Discord. And until next time, take your vitamins.